Yeah, well, I mean, as far as drums go, I guess we tried to make, like I was saying earlier, that Pete's favorite beat, he would write everything to be basically 4 on the floor. That's what he likes, you know, sort of a Queens of the Stone Age kind of vibe. And it's up to Dean and I to keep it, you know, to make it progress, to make it go somewhere. So I try to kind of work within his sort of, you know, his idea of what drumming is and still make it interesting to me, you know, and that's kind of a rough thing at times, but I think we made it work. I hope we made it work. Yeah, so yeah, we used a Masterworks kit, which it turned out to be really, really the sound we were looking for, which is great because I think I could use it in just about everything. And I went through, and when I had it made, I had, you know, a bunch of different sizes made so that I could sort of pick out what worked for me. And it was funny too, because when we did the record, my kit's all silver, and then we had a sister kit made for Mark, and my one drum got damaged in shipping, so we had to use his. So the kit, when it was set up in the studio in Las Vegas, it was all silver drums except for one blue sparkle drum. Like Safer Waters is one of those songs that's it just kind of played what needs to be played there, you know, setting back what fits the song, because that song, Safer Waters, is really about, to me, is about the melody, you know, and even more than that, it's about the actual content of the song, what the lyrics are about. But as far as drumming goes, the song Saturdays, actually, is the very last song on the record, has a really neat driving sort of beat to a double bass beat that is just like a really kind of just, I don't know, to me, it pulls me in, and I love to play it. In fact, we're going to play it tonight. So it's a lot of fun.
It's one of the songs, rare opportunities where you get where bass and drums kind of lock up and they don't do anything different the whole time. They just reinforce each other. The accents, they don't always repeat. They're different for the pre-verse than they are for the verse. They change, but they're triplets, and the triplets are placed on the first measures of each part, but they're different in each one. And it's a cool little turnaround.
It's an interesting way, and we actually wrote that together because the way it came together, that part fit, and we were like, wow, that's weird. And our producer Elvis actually let us keep it, which was rad. Right, it's a 4-ply maple kit, and we've had it. It was originally purple, then it was red, then it was sparkle, now it's white. It's satin white. So it's cool. It's good that we can, you know, just kind of make stuff, because then otherwise I'd have to get a new kit every time we change what's going on the stage, and it doesn't really work like that. It just takes too long to try and build, you know, break a kit in and all that stuff. So it's nice that I can just change the colors and things. You know, I originally started using the rack because when we were an opening band, you had to get on the stage and off the stage so fast, and the rack totally worked for that. But to have, like, you know, 7 or 8 different stands and you're not exactly sure where they go, so we ended up switching to the rack. And when I did that, it actually got a lot more sturdy. Things sort of stopped moving, and I got addicted to that. This is the kit we'll be playing on the next run, which Derek brought out as to show me what my kit looks like. And this is the Masters Premium, which is a 6-ply maple, and this is red glass with obviously black hardware, which is awesome because it's the first kit I've had that has black hardware. So I'm gonna go home and pull out all my stands and go powder coat them all now so I can make it all match, which would be cool. It would be a very different look. So I'm excited.
And it's sexy.
Yeah, but I love this. I think it's great. It turned out really neat. I'm excited to play it. It's 9-inch toms too, which for me is a better depth, so I can get on top of it better. So it'd be cool.
You can own it.
For us, I think our shows have come to a point where, you know, you go through like all this really excitedness of being a new band and all that stuff, and then you get to a point where I think you get tired of kind of being on the road, and then I think you get to this next point, which is where we're at, where we're grateful for our jobs, and we like the fact that people, you know, still come out, because we've been doing this for like, we've been making records since 98, 99, so it's 8 years of making records, and you know, we've all been in bands since we were, you know, 15 years old, you know, and so I think we got to this point now that we're 23, that we can.
It's kind of it's not a. We're not lightening up though in any way.
No.
It's kind of like a switch, you know. You flip it
Yeah.
on and you get in the first chords are played, and then
Yeah.
it's our show.
It's a ton of fun. We really try to break ourselves while we play. You know, we try to hurt ourselves as far as our muscles,
Or
our
our
bones,
instruments.
or our instruments. Yeah, like we really want it. Like we come off the stage and my arms hurt and my neck hurts and I got a little blood on me. I feel like I did.
It's a good show.
Yeah, I feel like I did my part. You know, to
Good job. But we didn't save any lives, as far as we know.
Yeah, that's what we keep telling ourselves, that we don't save lives. We just play rock and roll. So we try not to take it too serious.